What is up, everyone? My name is Jesse. Welcome back to my channel. We are continuing on playing Lord of the Rings War in the North. Is that right? Yes, it is. I got it right this time. Last time we left off, I was getting my ass kicked until... Oh, wait, I forgot. I'm still in the minute area. Darn it. I need to watch my language. What's up?
Pardon my curiosity, but you don't appear to be one of Elrond's people.
No. I am one of the woodland folk of Mirkwood. My name is Legolas Greenleaf, the son of Thranduil, king of the woodland realm. But I too am curious. You don't appear to be one of the men of Dale, nor one of the Beornings.
I'm Eridan, one of the Rangers of the North, the Dunedain.
Ah, one of those who follow Aragorn, son of Arathorn.
Yes. Exactly.
Tell me about Mirkwood.
Mirkwood is the greatest woodland in all of Middle-earth. It was called Greenwood the Great, before the shadow of Sauron fell over it. In ages past, it was a place of great beauty, but now it is filled with darkness and dread, save only in the north where my father's realm is maintained.
Scary.
What brought you on such a long and perilous journey?
Unpleasant business. My father sent me to report the escape
God,
of
picturing
Gollum,
this probably looks
a
way more
creature
better on
Aragorn had
PC.
entrusted to
Like,
our
I would
care.
not doubt it.
What can you tell me about this Gollum?
A pathetic creature who long held the Ring of Power. The evil of the ring has left him
Don't say
twisted
that
and
around
tormented.
Gandalf.
His only thought
You
is to
call him
recover what was taken
Gollum
from him.
pathetic. They'll question you.
How did Gollum manage to escape your guard?
Not from a lack of watchfulness, but perhaps from too much kindness. We occasionally allowed Gollum to go about the wood under close guard. But on one of these ventures, the guards were attacked by orcs from Dol Guldur. In the confusion, Gollum escaped. We followed his tracks southward for many leagues, until it drew near to Dol Guldur. There, it became too dangerous to pursue him any further.
But don't worry, his game would never become a thing.
What is this place, Dol Guldur?
A stronghold of the enemy in the south of Mirkwood. It was once the dwelling of the Dark Lord, until he was driven out in the year of the dragon's fall. But it has once again become a place of great evil. All the darkness that besets Mirkwood has its source in Dol Guldur.
Alright.
Will you be departing for your home soon?
No. I have been chosen to represent Elvenkind among the Company of the Ring. I will be accompanying the halfling, Frodo Baggins, on his journey south.
Ah, Elijah Woods. Got it. Also, there's a lady behind us.
It seems strange that with so many elves in his own household to consider, Elrond chose to make you a member of the Fellowship.
I asked for the privilege, and Elrond did not refuse me. I feel he may have been relieved not to lose any of his household to this quest. He will have need of all his strength, should the enemy move against Imladris.
And also, I hear shenanigans is a part of that journey, so I must join.
I am curious why you would volunteer for this.
Partially to make amends for the loss of Gollum, but more so because this will be the final chapter in our long struggle against the darkness. And I wish to have a hand in our final victory. Or at least, to stand in the forefront of our last act of defiance.
Man, I would love to hear, like, snippet of stories, like, here and there. Like, from the movies or, like, the past films. So that way we can know what happened in between when they were gone. Or maybe they did, I have no idea. I can't remember.
May fortune favor your fellowship in the days ahead, Legolas.
Oh, what's up? How's it going? Kind of just popped up. Get out of my way. Oh, that just leads up to him. Eventually I will go talk to her, but she like leads to like the next part of the game. So I'm just gonna circle around here.
Welcome, Eridan. I suspected you would find your way here before long.
What task are you working at now?
Oh, I probably should
My
ask the
fellow
bottom
smiths
part
and
first.
I are preparing for a great work. Soon we will be called upon to reforge the legendary sword Narsil. In the meantime, I've been sharpening my skills by practicing the art of imbuing gemstones.
What can you tell me of this sword, Narsil?
Narsil was the sword of Elendil, a mighty lord of the Dunedain who defied the Dark Lord in the War of the Lost Alliance. He bore the sword in battle against Sauron, but he was slain and the sword was broken. Since that time, the shards of the sword have been an heirloom of the House of Elendil. It was to remain broken until the day when an heir of Elendil would go to war to reclaim the crown and title of king. That day will come soon, and the sword must be made whole once again.
Wow.
What do you mean by imbuing?
Simply that certain objects have inherent virtues, and a skilled artisan can, through his craft, increase those virtues and bind them to an object for advantage. Gemstones are very strong vessels for this process. Sadly, appropriate gemstones have become difficult to find. The growing trouble throughout the land keeps travelers away, and our own people are staying closer to home.
Makes sense. Also, I need repairs. Or not. Ah, I can talk to him again. Oh, I can talk to him again.
Welcome, Eridan. I suspected you would find your way here before long.
Investigate. You know me.
You know my name, yet I do not believe we have met.
News travels swiftly in this household. I suspect everyone in Imladris has heard of your exploits by now. But such adventures are often hard on one's weapons and armor. Perhaps you have need of my services?
Coming on to me? Wait, did I ask him about that? New repairs for a while. Okay, I'm good.
I should be going.
Okay, there's those dudes over here. You be second to last, but I will look around up here. Never know who might be up here. Maybe Bruce Wayne's up here. Close enough.
Eridan, I am glad of this chance
That was a
to
white
speak with you.
flash.
I wish to tell you how proud I am of all you have accomplished. Halbarad has taught you well, and your acts of courage honor the memory of our brothers who fell at Sarn Ford. Knowing I have the loyalty of such men strengthens my resolve.
I feel so loved.
I would like to know more about those chosen to be part of your fellowship.
Who is it that interests you?
You know. Hobbits.
What about these other hobbits? Is it wise to send so many of the little folk on this quest?
We are asking much of Frodo. Until recently, he had never set foot outside the confines of the Shire. It will be a comfort for him to have the familiar companionship of his friends and kin, in the face of so much that will be new and frightening. I have traveled with these hobbits, and they proved far more courageous and hardy than many would suspect.
Okay. How about this one?
What about this man of Gondor, the one called Boromir? If he hails from Gondor, then he is one of our long-sundered kin. But what else do you know of him?
Boromir is the son of Denethor, the steward of Gondor. I had never met him before Elrond's council, but long years ago, under another name, I served his grandfather Ecthelion. The men of Gondor are valiant and strong, and by all accounts Boromir is foremost among them in courage and skill at arms. I suspect we will have need of his sword before our quest is through.
Sweet. Also, Gillum.
What can you tell me of the dwarf Gimli?
I have spent little time among dwarves, but Gimli is one of Durin's folk, and the dwarves of that line are trusted by Elrond, in spite of the differences that sometimes divide elves and dwarves. If Gimli
For
is
some
like most
reason.
of his kin, he will prove loyal and stout-hearted, enduring in hardship and fierce in battle.
Ah. Okay. How about this person?
Tell me about the wood elf, Legolas.
It is fitting that we have a representative of the Eldar, the elves, along with us on this venture. They have been foes of Sauron since before the ancestors of the Dunedain first returned to the shores of Middle-earth. Legolas is keen of eye and ear, and he is unmatched as a bowman. His arrows seldom miss their mark.
And I can tell you this, he never fucking miss.
What about Gandalf? What can you tell me of him?
To know all there is to know of Gandalf would require a lifetime study. There is much about him that remains a mystery, even to me. Yet he is a relentless foe of Sauron, and without his vigilance, the ring would already be in the hands of the enemy. His wisdom and leadership will be of great value to the Fellowship.
I mean, he also had that one meltdown that one time, but he eventually got over it. See what happened when I say I should go with you.
I feel I should accompany you on your quest. Let me go south with you.
The Ring-Bearer's companions have already been chosen, and I will not gain.
We're full enough as it is. There's too many dicks in our group.
I know it is hard for you to remain behind, but until now you have always dedicated yourself to protecting the people of the North. I would ask you to continue to do so, for the servants of the enemy are found in many places, not in Mordor alone.
Let's go here.
I gather you had never heard of Agandaur before these recent events.
I had never heard nor dealt with Agandaur specifically, but I know his kind. Years ago, I served in disguise in the armies of Gondor, where I contended with the corsairs of Umbra.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of conversation in this game, but it's very intriguing.
These black Numenorians are a corrupt and wicked race.
If you're into
They
this
worship
type of
Sauron
thing.
as a god and seek the utter destruction of all who oppose him.
Again, scary.
You go now to claim your rightful place as the King of Gondor.
Above all, I go to help Frodo fulfill his quest. For unless the ring is destroyed, Gondor will soon fall, king or no king.
Okay, over this.
You have traveled a great deal. Is there anything you can tell me of the Etenmoors?
Only that it is a dangerous and unforgiving place. My own grandfather Arador was slain by trolls in the Etenmoors. It is important we learn if the enemy is active in the moors, but we do not send you there lightly. Be on your guard at all times while you venture there.
I will, Father.
Good luck to you.
Ooh. I thought I was going to be able to talk to this thing, but it's not. But hey, it's a broken sword. Oh, Jesus Christ. Camera, please. But yeah, it's a broken sword. Yay. I'll come back for you later. I need to talk to Gandalf.
Ah, Eredon. It is good of you to seek me out. You've grown into a fine man of the Dunedain. Your recent deeds of valor have proven your worth.
Okay, you pervert.
The Dunedain kingdom of Arnor fell long ago. There's nothing left in much of the north save ruins. Why would Sauron build a force here?
Sauron seeks dominion over all of Middle-earth. His desire is to order all things as he sees fit. Even were these lands empty from here to the sea, still he would seek to control them. There is power in Rivendell that could stand against him when all others fall. For a time. And this is something Sauron cannot allow.
But what about the shrine?
For years I've patrolled the Shire at Aragorn's orders.
Shire, that's what I said.
For me to abandon that
You all
duty.
thought I said a shrine, you
Aragorn
weirdos.
knows where you are most needed, Eredon. With the flight of the ring in this direction, the enemy is looking this way, and has forgotten the Shire for now. For now. But eventually his eye will turn once again toward the Shire, as humble as it is. Hobbits as miserable slaves would please him far more than hobbits happy and free. And there is such a thing as malice and revenge. Sauron will leave the final devastation of the Shire to his servant Agandaur. And that is yet another reason why you must find him and put an end to his designs. In opposing Agandaur, you are defending the Shire.
But the eagles, Gandalf! The eagles!
At Fornost, one of the great eagles came to our aid. Perhaps the eagles could help with the ring.
I don't fault you for thinking along those lines. Why not beg a ride from an eagle, fly far out to the west, and drop the ring into the deepest part of the sea? Such ideas were debated at Elrond's council. But there are many things in the deep waters, and seas and lands may change. We cannot think of our time alone. We must destroy this thing forever.
Okay, but you never say anything dangerous about the sky, though. Just saying.
This man, Agandaur, have you ever had word of him before?
Well, I know nothing of Agandaur himself. I have seen his kind at other times in distant lands. He is likely a black Numenorian, and a master of dark sorceries.
Why, because he's black? You racist?
That would make him distant kin to the Dunedain. I thought they'd long ago faded into myth. It also means he's more dangerous than I thought.
Who can say what promises Sauron has made to him? Perhaps even a ring of his own. At the very least, Gandalf expects to rule all of the North. He would be a cruel tyrant. The elves he will seek to utterly destroy. Hobbits, men, dwarves, any that survive, will be enslaved. And he will raise an iron kingdom in the North, in mockery of the ancient glory of Arnor. This is his dark dream. It must never come to pass.
Yeah, but we don't want to interfere with people's dreams.
When first we spoke, you said you recently passed through the Ettenmoors. Can you tell me more?
It is a rough and empty land, home to many trolls. I passed through with great haste, for I needed to reach Rivendell as quickly as I could.
And you saw no sign of trolls?
I saw neither trolls nor fresh signs of them, and that disturbs me more than encountering one. I doubt they've all packed up and left. Mindless brute creatures they may be, yet they can be used and driven to even greater wickedness by a strong enough hand. Gandalf could well be forming them into an army.
Or they went extinct without anyone noticing.
You believe he is mustering the trolls for an attack?
That is my fear. I would gladly be proven wrong, but my heart misgives me that somewhere in the Ettenmoors you will find them gathering and being prepared for war. We must know. Such a force could be sent against Rivendell, perhaps in hopes of capturing the ring.
Okay, still nothing over that side.
Then I'll gather my friends and scout the moors. We'll learn the truth of the matter.
This dude over here, just casually just standing there, like, what the fuck are they talking about over there? And why am I nosing over there? Okay, you guys talk about stuff?
The sun shines and all is fair and peaceful here in Imladris. A far cry from the blood and dust of Fornost, is it not? You and your companions did very well there. Indeed, things might have gone badly for us had you not been there. You have earned some time to recover from the toils of battle and hard travel. And I believe you will find no place better for the restoration of body and spirit than this, our home.
Oh, because all of a sudden you guys' voices went low? Wait, you got something to hide?
How was it you happened to be at Fornost?
We often ride far afield hunting the orcs wherever we may find them. We came upon signs of a large band of goblins making their way from the orc hold of Mount Gram and followed their trail to Fornost, where we lost no time in attacking them.
How was it you happened to be at Fornost?
We often
Wait,
ride
did I just...
far
Ah,
afield
fuck, I
hunting
think I
the
just
orcs
did
wherever
the
we
same
may
thing
find
again.
them. We came upon signs of a large band of goblins making their way from the orc hold of Mount Gram and followed their trail to Fornost, where we lost no time in attacking them.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Aragorn frequently travels and fights beside you, does he not?
Yes, we often venture forth in company with the Dunedain, and none more frequently than Aragorn. He was raised here in our household, after all.
Okay.
How is it that a man came to be raised here among elves?
It is a tradition for the heirs of Isildur to be fostered in the House of Elrond. We have sheltered all the chieftains of the Dunedain from the time the Northern Kingdom ceased to be down to this present day. Aragorn is the 16th in line from father to son to spend his early years in Imladris. This is one reason why the bond between our two peoples is so strong.
Okay, well, tell me this.
Will you tell me more about your family? I know Elrond is your father.
Yes, it was he who established the refuge of Imladris. My brother and I have dwelt here all our lives. Our sister Arwen dwells here as well, although she has spent many years in the company of our grandmother.
Your mother?
What of your mother? Does she dwell here also?
Our mother has crossed the sea and left Middle-earth. It is a bitter tale to tell. Many years passed. On a journey across the Misty Mountains, our mother was captured by orcs. We searched the mountains without rest until we found her at last. Our father was able to heal her injuries, but the memory of her torment was too terrible for her to bear. At last she chose to depart for the Undying Lands. Perhaps now you understand why our hatred for the orcs is so great.
Yeah, I can tell.
That is a sad tale. I am sorry to have reminded you.
No, my friend. We have drawn swords together in the same cause. You have earned our trust. We do not wish to keep anything hidden from you. This is the evil that we have pledged our lives to destroy, just as you have.
Now, let's show each other our scars. Take off your clothes.
I may be in need of a few things before we set out. Is there anyone I can speak to about that?
If it is provisions or other supplies you need, you should speak with Alari. And if your arms and armor need tending, seek out Angmir. Both of them may be found nearby.
Cool, okay.
I wish you luck. Goodbye.
Now, is there anyone else to be nosy about? Ooh, he's here.
I thought it rare to find one dwarf so far from home. Yet here is another. If I may say, there's something about you that reminds me of my companion Farin.
Gimli, son of Gloin, at your service. Your eyes serve you well, Ranger. Farin is indeed a kinsman of mine, and a most valiant dwarf. And if I may say, your own fame has gone before you. You fought well at Fornost, and I hear much praise of your exploits. Most impressive, though of course you had Farin's help.
Nah, I'm pretty sure it was all me. My bows did all the work.
I must concede the usefulness of a dwarf in battle. He wields his weapon to good effect, as long as he stays clear of my knees.
Useful? I dare say you'll find him more than useful. Why, he's a hero of the Battle of the Five Armies. Men, elves, and dwarves against orcs and goblins. And many an orc has felt the caress of his axe.
Farin said
Damn.
no word of other kin.
Emphasizing
coming
the
to join him.
axe.
What brings you here to Imladris?
He does.
Aye, it's a long march from the halls of Erebor, but grim news goes on swift feet. It was for Bilbo's sake we came, with a warning that the servants of Sauron wished to find him and his ring. Thrice a Black Rider came to the front gate of Erebor, demanding news of Bilbo, and threatens to return once more. Ere that should happen, King Dane sent my father, Gloin, to seek the advice of Elrond. You've heard the results of the council? I see you have. I have sworn to protect Frodo upon his quest, an oath I will fulfill though all the orcs of Middle-earth stand in my way.
Damn, can you tell me about the Black Rider?
You're bold to defy a Nazgul if it was indeed one of the 9 who came to your door.
Not one of the Nazgul, I think, but it was a fell servant all the same, who spoke in a voice like the hissing of snakes. What sort of man can serve the enemy willingly, even gladly, is beyond my understanding. More cruel than any orc he struck me, full of venom and lies.
Your words fit Agandaur well. His cruelty knows no bounds.
Could it be so? Perhaps. It is enough that we will not be deceived by promises from Mordor ever again. The only way the Dark Lord gets his ring back this time is when it's tossed into the fires of Mount Doom.
And also, death.
Erebor, the Lonely Mountain. I've heard tales of it. Were you there at the downfall of Smaug?
Sadly, no. I was far to the west in the Blue Mountains where I was born, for my father deemed me too young to join him on Thorin's quest. But once the dragon was destroyed, I hurried with many of my kin to settle there. I've labored some 70 years to restore what was lost and helped build anew the city of Dale from the ruins of the Dragonfire. I've seen the bones of Smaug upon the lake bottom where he fell. Did you
Damn, how
know that Bilbo
far did you
exchanged
go into that
riddles
water?
with the
Shit.
dragon? Now that's a tale he should tell you. We owe much to that fine old hobbit.
Do you know Frodo well?
I know only that he is Bilbo's adopted heir, and that he is chosen of his own free will to bear and destroy the ring. That's all I need to know. I'll protect him to my final breath if need be.
Cool. Dope.
Elrond has asked us to scout the Edenmoors. But what is it that worries you about the north?
I like not what I've heard of this Agandaur you drove from Fornost. He could yet cause grief untold. There are rumors of gatherings of orcs, goblins, and other deadly foes growing in strength. When the Dark Lord strikes, there will be more than one land that feels his wrath. I fear for the Shire and Rivendell. It would ease my heart to know that you'll look to the defense of the North for as long as you're needed. With help from Faran, of course.
For my part, you have my word on it. And I have no doubt your trustworthy kinsman and Andriel will stand by my side.
Oh, come on. I'm not done talking to him.
Well met again.
What's up?
I wish the scouts
We
would
just
hurry about
finished
their
our
business.
conversation not
If
that
we
long
wait
ago.
much longer,
Literally a
we'll
second.
have the snows of winter to hamper us.
Oh, that's it? I could have sworn there was another one. Never mind.
Must be off to
Shit.
the Ettenmoors. Farewell and good fortune.
Farewell, and may you kill many orcs. Keep a count, and we'll compare numbers when I return.
Okay. I love that. Woo. Who's that? Is this... yeah, it's Frodo. Okay, where's... oh, who the fuck are you? Oh, the other dwarf. Got it. Who the hell are you? A person? Ooh, there's a lot of people. You know what? To be quite honest, I'm actually really... even though I have played this before, I have know the stories about these, and... ooh! What's his face? But I am just very into the story. Just like how I rewatch the Lord of the Rings films. Once I watch, I just get, like, into it. That's how much I like this world.
Hello. You are Aradan, aren't you? I was hoping I would get a chance to speak with you.
And you are Frodo Baggins. Aragorn and Gandalf have told me about you. And your burden.
Likewise, they have told me all about you. I wanted to thank you and your friends for all you did to keep us safe on our journey to Rivendell.
You're welcome.
Will you tell me about your journey here? Clearly, it was not an easy one.
We had trouble almost from the start. The Black Riders were always just behind us, and we nearly met disaster in the Burrow Downs, at Bree, and again at Weathertop.
You entered the Burrow Downs? If you escaped from there, you are made of sterner stuff than I'd imagined. That is no place to go wandering.
You
I wouldn't
seem
be
to know
caught
a great
dead
deal about the
foot
Burrow
in
Downs
there.
already. I'd prefer not to speak about what we found there. It is too horrible to dwell on, even here in the safety of Rivendell.
Bree.
What befell you in Bree? We must have just missed crossing paths there.
There were spies in Bree, and our room was attacked in the night. If Strider hadn't convinced us to sleep elsewhere, our journey would have ended then and there.
Plus, the good thing Strider was there. All he does is slashes left and right. With the robot dog for some reason.
I am familiar with the ruin known as Weathertop. What happened there?
We were attacked by 5 of the Black Riders. I was foolish, and I put on the ring. One of them wounded me before Aragorn managed to drive them away. The knife that was used against me left a shard in the wound. From what Gandalf has told me, the fragment was working its way inward. If it had reached my heart, I would have become a wraith under the power of the Black Riders. Fortunately, we
I
were
would have
able
been
to
the
reach
first
Rivendell
ever
in time for
hobbit to
Elrond's
become
healing
a
arts to save
demon.
me.
Maybe. We haven't read any history books or anything like that.
I feel there is more to you than meets the eye, my friend. I trust that you will not fail us. Go with the goodwill of all who remain behind.
Alright, Frodo. Catch you later. See you on the flip side. What is up?
Well met, friend. It's an honor to make the acquaintance of one of Farin's valiant companions. I'm Glóin, son of Groin, from the Lonely Mountain.
And one of Bilbo's companions in the quest to slay the dragon Smaug. It's an honor to meet such a famous dwarf. I'm Eredon of the Dunedain.
I heard about that business at Sarn Ford, and they say the 3 of you brought down an orc chieftain at Fornost. I expect I'll be hearing of even greater deeds before long. It does my heart good to see a dwarf, an elf, and a man working together again. Reminds me of the old days, it does, when the 3 kindred fought alongside one another in the Battle of the 5 Armies.
God, this game is so cool.
Then you approve of Farin's alliance with Andriel and me?
I will speak plainly. I may be less than fond of King Thranduil's wood elves for keeping me in their dungeons, but I've no grudge with any of Elrond's folk.
Yet in the Battle of the Five Armies, it was Thranduil's elves who died alongside men and dwarves in battle.
You're right, of course. I can be a stiff-necked old dwarf, but it's time to set aside grievances that were long ago repaid. When dwarves, men, and elves fought together at Erebor, we overcame legions of foes. But we face a far more terrible enemy in the Dark Lord. Standing together against Agandaur may be more than just a good idea. It may be our only hope to save the North.
Until it got ruined, huh? Let me guess, it was a human? I would have suspected otherwise.
We must not forget the Great Eagles. They have been a great help to us, just as they were to you and your companions.
Well spoken. Thorin's quest and the Battle of Five Armies would have met disaster without the help of the Eagles. You're fortunate to have gained the friendship of such noble creatures. Your life may well depend upon your choice of friends, whatever kindred they be.
Yeah. Whatever.
Sauron's attention will be focused largely on the south. Perhaps if we thwart his plans here, it will distract him. That could benefit Frodo and the Fellowship on their quest.
That's my thoughts upon the matter, too. Be the stinging fly in the ointment, as it were. Only this fly's sting will be deadly. And it's time to be about your business. Goodbye, and good luck to you.
I shall. What's up, girl? How you doing?
Welcome, Dunedain. Welcome to Imladris. Are you in need of anything to help you in your travels? I have many things in my keeping that might serve you well.
Imladris? Where is that?
Your pardon, this is Imladris.
How dare you speak to me that way?
We who dwell here call it by that name, but it is more commonly known as Rivendell.
What sort of folk dwell here in Rivendell?
Elves, for the most part. My people have dwelt in Imladris for a very long time indeed. But there are other folk to be found here as well. Elrond welcomes all people of goodwill. The Dunedain come often, your own folk come occasionally. We are even home to one special hobbit.
What can you tell me about Elrond?
To tell you everything I know of Master Elrond would take many days. Let it suffice to say that he is an elven lord of great and noble lineage, ancient beyond mortal reckoning, and wise beyond measure. None are more skilled as a healer, or more versed in the lore of ages past.
I love that I'm asking you these questions, but also, who are you?
Thank you for your welcoming words, but I do not believe I've had the pleasure.
No, indeed. I am Alare, one of Master Elrond's stewards. I help to manage the needs of his household, including arms and armor. I suspect you might have need of such things.
Ah, got it. Damn, did I already ask everything? Oh, no, wait, there was one more, wasn't there?
What can you tell me?
To tell you everything I know of Master
There we
Elrond.
go.
Your home seems so serene. I assume it is kept so by strength of arms?
This is a place of learning and peace, not a fortress or camp of war. But there are those here who wield great power, especially the Lord Elrond. Yet even he does not have the strength to overthrow the Dark Lord, or to resist him if he comes against us with great strength.
Damn.
I will do my best to see that day never comes.
Nobly spoken. I am told you have done great deeds on behalf of all free folk, and I am certain you will accomplish greater things still. But if you plan to contend with the enemy, you must be well prepared. Perhaps you should examine the stores we have on hand.
Now please, buy something and get the fuck out. Okay, you got any necklaces? Still none? God damn it, why one amulet? Give me an amulet! Amulet! Meh. Alright, let's just sell stuff really quick. Let's sell you. Probably should have kept it, but I don't care anymore. Sell and sell. Take the you ones. Yeah. Get rid of that one. Might as well. No purpose for it. kind of want to buy more potions, but for now, I think I'm just gonna I'm thinking I'm just gonna be good for now. Okay, let's talk to this guy. Okay, you can't just put one fucking foot up.
Hello, you are one of the Dunedain, are you not? Please allow me to introduce myself. Bilbo Baggins at your service.
That's your name, Bilbo.
Always happy to meet one
Even
of
though
the
the
Guardians
character's
of
already
Frodo.
said his name already.
I've heard about what you and your friends did to help my Frodo and the Dunedain reach Rivendell safely. You'll have to tell me all about it one of these days so I can write it all down properly.
I will. To Frodo, I'll tell it to Frodo. He'll do it for you.
Tell me about Frodo. Is he your son?
Oh no, he's not my son. Actually, he's my first cousin once removed. And also my second cousin once removed. Well, it's complicated, but we share a great-grandfather. The poor lad was orphaned at an early age, and so I adopted him. Made him my heir, all nice and legal, while simultaneously dashing the greedy hopes of my odious relations, the Sackville Baggins. He's a good lad, Frodo. I only wish he hadn't inherited my troubles along with my estate. I hope that Gandalf and the Dunedain will keep him safe in the days ahead.
Ah, he needs it. Alice is gonna be strong.
Can you tell me how Frodo came to be in possession of the Ring of Power?
Well, yes, that was through me, I'm afraid. I found the ring by happenstance while lost beneath the roots of the Misty Mountains. I won it. That is to say, I took it from the creature Gollum. Of course, I did not know the full story of the ring until only a few days ago. I thought it was merely a magical bauble with the power to make the wearer invisible. I only used it to avoid unwelcome visitors.
Bullshit.
Imagine that old ring of mine causing such a fuss. I would gladly take charge of it again if that would help. Oh, yes. Gladly. Yes. You know, I think it would be best if we discussed something else.
You know what? You're right. Let's talk about Frodo again.
Now you call Rivendell your home?
Well, the Shire will always be my home, I suppose. But this is the perfect place for so many things that I'm more than content to remain here. My days are mostly filled with my writing now.
What is it you write?
Oh, a little of this and a little of that. History, my past adventures, family trees. I've even begun a book of translations from the Elvish. Although lately I've been working on poetry mostly. Say...
Because I realize
maybe
Elvish
you could
language is
help me
hard.
with that. I'm writing a poem for Aragorn and I'm a bit stuck on a line or two.
Is that so? Well then, let me hear what you have.
Alright, let's pay
Very
attention.
well, very well. The verse that's giving me trouble runs like this. The light from the west is rekindled. Forth from Imladris it springs. Renewed is the hope that has dwindled.
Okay, let's just let me just read this part again. I'm going for like these two down here, but I'm not quite sure.
The
Go with
light
this one.
from the west is rekindled. Forth from Imladris it springs. Renewed is the hope that has dwindled. The scion of Westernese kings.
Why, yes. Yes, that's just the thing, isn't it? Oh, my friend, you should consider exchanging those weapons of yours for the poet's pen.
Okay, I was literally I was literally just guessing. I didn't think it was gonna sound good, but I was just literally just focusing on that. I didn't even look anything up at all. Seriously, I didn't. We need weapons now. Goodbye.
I hope one day I will be able to sit at ease and compose verse, but I fear that day is still far off.
Oh, I'm afraid you're right, but since these old hands are not much use with a sword, I'll just keep on with the pen. Though I'll need some help. Perhaps you could show this to the Lady Arwen. She has her people's gift with words, and this touches her deeply after all.
Arwen? Who is she?
Why, she's
The real question
Elrond's
is,
daughter,
who the
of
fuck is
course,
she?
And Aragorn's beloved as well. Although you didn't hear that from me, she's a sweet lady, and I'm sure she'd be willing to give me a hand with this.
I will take it to her.
Ah, thanks very much. Be sure to give her my compliments, won't you?
I will indeed. Farewell now.
Okay, let's find this where the fuck this person's talking about. Alright, see what this dude's up to.
Greetings to you, Eradan. I am pleased to welcome you to my home. I had heard your name spoken with praise by Aragorn even before these recent events. You have more than proven the value of his judgment. The Dunedain are often our guests here in Imladris, but I would be pleased if you would consider this house as your home whenever you may have need of it. But I gather you are here for more than an exchange of pleasantries. Do you have questions for me?
Hells yeah. As in, yes.
I found this scroll at Fornost. I thought it best to bring it to your attention.
A wise decision. This is writ in the black speech of Mordor, a language I will not utter here. It is intended to instruct the reader in the use of dark sorceries.
Damn, tell me about this black speech. Wow, really?
What is the Black Speech?
A language devised by Sauron when he desired a single tongue to be spoken by all who serve him. He had small luck introducing it to the scattered tribes of orcs and trolls, but it is still used by his highest-ranking servants.
We encountered orcs at Fornost who used spells against us.
Then it seems this has already been put to use. That is grim news. The Dark Lord is a master of necromancy and other foul sorceries. He has taught these abominations to men in the past, but never, to my knowledge, to orcs.
But don't worry, we'll never see them use it ever again. Ever.
Necromancy? What is that?
Necromancy is the darkest
You
form
think
of sorcery.
necromancy would be
Deals with raising
basic
the
knowledge?
dead.
And the Dark Lord has this power?
He does indeed. It was for this reason he was known as the Necromancer when he still dwelt in the fortress of Dol Guldur in Mirkwood. At that time we did not know this was Sauron returned, but we knew there was a great evil there. Have you not experienced this power firsthand in your journey through the Borrow Downs? It was Sauron's chief servant, the Witch King, who summoned the Borrow Wights to infest those tombs.
But why do the dead serve him? Many of those buried in those tombs are my ancestors. They have no reason to hate us.
These shades
They just
are
want
not
to fuck
truly
around
the
with you,
dead
that's all.
returned to life. Not even Sauron has that power. It is accomplished through the summoning of malignant spirits to inhabit the remains of the dead. It is a mockery of life, and the foulest form of desecration.
Then it is good that we captured this from the enemy before it could cause further harm. What will become of it?
I will destroy this scroll at the very least. But wait, here I discover more. Listen
So I
to
shall
what is
read
written
this
here.
scroll in space
Scribed by the
public.
hand of Agandaur, disciple of the great Lord Sauron, for the empowerment of his servant Wulfrun and those others of his faithful who prove worthy. I will speak no more of these blasphemies, but it does say that
Seconds
this
me.
scroll is one of 7 such works.
Kerman uses, can't he make more? By blasphemy.
Why do you use the word blasphemy for this?
The fuck is that
Sauron
word?
proclaims himself a god. He will not rest until all who live upon Middle-earth acknowledge him as such. He teaches these sorceries to his minions, intending that they will serve as priests in his cult, cowing others with their power.
7 at the time of this writing. But could it be that Agandaur has created more since?
Perhaps, but creating something of this nature is not a matter of simple scribing. Considerable preparation and effort is involved. We have reason to
Brings
hope
like a
there
copy
are
machine,
no
just
more than
starts
7.
copying it.
So 6 more remain. Perhaps we can capture them as well.
That would be a great service to our cause. Should you recover them all, bring them to me, and I will ensure they are destroyed.
Can't I destroy them myself?
Why not destroy any I find immediately? Burn them or tear them to shreds.
You will find that works of this sort are not so easily destroyed. There are strong wards placed upon them that protect them from mundane harm. But I have the necessary skill to remove these wards. Should you gather the remaining scrolls, bring them to me, and I will see them destroyed.
And I won't read them at all. I would not try to use any of these sorceries on anyone else. Nor the man named called Neo.
I will be certain to do so.
In the meantime, please accept this in appreciation for bringing this matter to my attention. Perhaps it will be of service to you in your travels.
I found this as well.
There is something else. I found this tome hidden amid the ruins at Fornost. It appears to be quite old.
Ah, now this is writing of an altogether more wholesome sort. This
tell me
was
what to
not
do.
made by any minion of Sauron, but rather by the men of Arthedain, likely before the fall of Fornost.
Then it is old indeed, for Fornost was abandoned long ago.
It is more than 1,000 years since the Witch King of Angmar conquered Fornost and brought about the end of the Dunedain kingdom of Arthedain. What a grim day it was.
Yet the line of kings has remained unbroken. This much I know well.
It is true Isildur's line has remained unbroken, but without a kingdom to rule, they have not claimed the title of king and have been known simply as chieftains of the Dunedain. It is our friend Aragorn who currently bears that title, although he will be the last to do so. Either he will become a king, or Isildur's line will come to an end with him.
Perhaps this book is a record of those days long past. The pages are too worn and the writing too faded for me to make out much. Perhaps you can discover more.
Indeed. It seems to be a personal journal. And here is a name inscribed. M-A-L. Why, this appears to be a work of Malbeth, the seer of Arthedain.
Moritz, got it.
Tell me about this realm of Arthedain.
Arthedain was the last fragment of the great northern kingdom of Arnor. The heirs of Isildur ruled as kings of Arthedain until it too was destroyed by the enemy.
Can you read to me like a bedtime story?
The pages are too worn and the writing too faded for me to make out much. Perhaps you can discover more.
Indeed.
That's a lot of him saying the word.
Journal.
But he's just saying
Here's
like,
a name inscribed.
indeed.
M-A-L.
Bring me more
Why,
of this so I can continue on saying these
seer
types of
of
words.
Arthedain.
Indeed.
Malbeth? The name seems somewhat familiar.
Many of the Dunedain race are gifted with foresight, but none more than Malbeth. He predicted the final destruction of the kingdom of Arthedain, which befell exactly as he had foretold. I will examine this work carefully. Who knows what other visions are here recorded? It may be that we will find something of value to us in this time of trouble. You did well in bringing this to me. Take this in way of thanks.
Thank you. Also, wait, have I done that already? Or no? I think I did.
I'm happy to have been of service. Thank you, and farewell.
Cool. Awesome. Oh, what was placed down here? Was it these? No. It's not. Nope, wrong button. What did you give me? Hey, I leveled up. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that. I think 25 would be good, and I'll probably have to focus on just these two. Yes. Damn it. Okay, what did I get from here? Open! Damn it, I can only get one of them. Sure. Choose you. Thank you. Now is this. Oh. None. Oof. A lot. I think I'm gonna go for this one. Alright, then... 12. Okay, I'm level 12. And this ring... Oh, okay. So I need to definitely raise my will. Drastically. Okay. And there's like nothing in here, right? Okay. Alright, now we have to talk to one more person. Sorry, I know this whole entire... for an hour, goddamn. An hour of this Let's Play. It's just nothing to me but talking to everyone here. I mean, that's fine. I mean, it's very relaxing. Just listen to the story, what they have to say, what's going on with everything. And, yeah. Oh, hey, you're the one.
Magovanen, well met and welcome to the safe haven of Imladris.
My Gavanen, Lady Arwen. It is a great honor.
The Dunedain are always welcome here. You have endured great danger and given us urgent warning of a new threat to the north. For this, we honor you, Eridan.
It is my duty as a ranger, nothing more. I am glad to be of service to my Lord Aragorn.
You show the modesty worthy of a hero. Estelle and my brothers have spoken highly of your courage at Fornost, and I thank you for your part in seeing to my brother's safe return. Please, take your ease and rest a while in our halls. You will find all your heart could desire, whether it be food, drink, song, or storytelling.
I will. Also,
Estelle?
who?
The name means hope. But who is this Estelle you spoke of?
Forgive me. I forget that not all the Dunedain know of this. Estelle was the name given to your chieftain, Aragorn, as he grew up in Imladris.
It is a good name. How did he come to be known as Estelle?
As a ranger, you must know of the practice of bringing the child of a chieftain to Imladris to be fostered. But you may not know how great the danger was at the time. Aragorn was but 2 years of age when his mother, Gilrain, brought him here after his father was slain by an orc arrow, Isildur. Elrond became like a father to him. Knowing the enemy sought ever for
Something
the
happened
heir
there.
of Isildur, he renamed the boy Estelle to keep his true name and lineage hidden. Aragorn was 20 before Elrond revealed these
Something's
things
started in
to
the game
him
now. The
and
voice is not
he
matching the
protects
lip
his
movement.
heritage. But he remains Estelle.
Oh, they
to
fixed
me,
itself?
For he is my heart's hope, even as he is the hope of the Dunedain.
Oh, it fixed itself. Okay, cool. Thank God.
The Dunedain are not given to idle gossip, but I have heard that you pledged yourself to Aragorn.
Sorry, my nose is like
Joyous
bugging. I
thing.
know you've been noticing. I've been doing that a
Long
lot.
ago, I pledged myself to him beneath
Or not.
the
I
golden
then
boughs
now
of
you know.
Thorin, saying to him,
Then shit.
dark is the shadow, and yet my heart rejoices, for you, Estelle, shall be among the great, whose valor will destroy it. Yet there is much pain in this choice, for I am Elrond's daughter and half elven. To cleave to Estelle, I must forsake my immortal life and become mortal, accepting the bitter with the sweet. Even should Imladris endure this war, Elrond will leave Middle-earth, and we will be parted beyond the end of the world. It is the price I must pay to bring love and hope to Estelle, to Aragorn.
Cool.
Would that I had the leisure to enjoy the peace of Imladris. But Elrond has asked me to scout the Ettenmoors. My companions and I must leave as soon as may be.
Then I will not keep you, but we may be of service to one another. I am helping my father brew a potion known as Miraval. 1 sip of Miraval can renew heart and soul, and bring new vigor to weary limbs. I am in short supply of certain rare ingredients that may be found in the Ettenmoors. If I gave you a list of the ingredients, perhaps you could bring any you find while carrying out your mission. With enough ingredients, I will return the favor by brewing an extra flask that you may have for your own use.
Sure.
Gladly, Lady Arwen. That is a generous offer. Should I find what you require, I will return to you once my mission is complete.
Also, I had something to give you.
My Govanen, Eridan, it is good of you to visit me again. My thoughts stray often to Estelle and my brothers, but also to you and your companions. I continue to brew Miraval, but I am concerned about our dwindling stocks. We still have need of those ingredients I spoke of before.
Oh, okay.
Is Miraval truly as potent as I've heard?
You will be able to judge for yourself if you can bring me the ingredients. 1 sip restores strength, uplifts the spirit, and brings hope to the weary heart. I wish you luck in your search.
Okay. Dude, what do you think of Bilbo? Do you think he's cute? Do you think he's pretty?
Seldom spoken with them. Is Bilbo typical of his kind?
I had once thought Bilbo unique. But now that I have met Frodo, I say that elves know less of hobbits than we think. They have a strength within that is far greater than their stature. How many of us, thinking ourselves strong, could have borne the ring as long as Bilbo did, without being turned to evil? It sustained him, so that he is now very old amongst his kind, but it did not stain him. Nor has it lessened his love of poetry and song.
I think it stained him a little bit.
Bilbo. I believe there is nothing he loves more, except a good meal. In that, he remains a true hobbit.
I have an errand I must not forget. Here is an unfinished poem from Bilbo. He asked for your opinion and advice, saying the subject is very close to your heart.
Then it must be about Estelle. He is fond of writing verses in honor of his good friend, and therefore often comes to me for advice. You may leave it with me, Eridan. I will give it some thought and answer him myself.
Thank you, lady. Perhaps the time will come when I can enjoy these gentle arts, but that time is not today. I must take my leave, lady. Namarie.
Yeah, what I said. Alright. Okay, now we continue on with the story. Ooh, wow, that was a lot of conversation we had there. But hey, brings everything together. Makes everything good. Makes everything happy. Let's get the fuck out of here. Off we go! I said off we go.
This is rough country, no mistake. But so far, we've seen no sign of trouble.
Let us continue the search, but be wary. More than one ranger has been lost in these wild lands.
Okay, you didn't have to cut me off, you monsters. Oh, okay. Oh, these orcs are pissed. Oh god, my game is volume so loud. Sorry, need to adjust it. Alright, that should be good enough. That's a good thing I leveled up my strength. Fuck. There we go. Where the fuck did you come from?
You're no match for me!
Got him. Okay, can't get anything out of that. Got you. Okay, anything around me? Anything around over here? So far, nothing. You guys are just trying to be little sneaky bitches.
Face a Dunedain now!
Yeah, you're facing a doo-doo bird right now. God damn. There, he was just blasted away there. Get fuck you, bitch. Fuck. Okay, going after this one. Whoa, shit. Oh, it's not dead yet. Stab. What's the last one? Shit, where are you? Slash. Step, 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 step. Alright. They're dead. Let's go up here now. Gosh dang. Wow, I just jumped. Fuck, he's dead.